That Deadeye creep certainly has a few screws loose, that's for sure.
Forget that guy. Right now, we need to discuss how we're going to proceed.
What's there to discuss? Deadeye and his crew have already brought down the Lord here. Just let them finish her off.
I want to go after her.
I second that. I think it's the best thing to do right now. We don't know if the Darkwings have what it takes to beat her. I'm worried what'll happen if we leave her to her own devices.
You make a good point, Rinwell. And maybe I'm just being overconfident, but between us and them, I think we have a better chance at defeating her.
I have to agree. This realm isn't going to be truly safe as long as that Lord is still running around out there. We need to act.
Fine by me. But isn't Deadeye just gonna take all the credit once we're done?
Our job is to break down the walls that oppress Dana. What he chooses to build in their place, that's his problem. For now, we'll head to this Estaluva forest Bayfon told us about. Whatever we decide to do, though, we should take some time to rest first. We've barely stopped since Menancia. Where are you going?
Alphen.
You should get some rest. What's got you up at this hour?
Just let me be for a minute, okay? Why don't you go back to the inn?
I will when you do.
Have it your way.
Shion. The Lord's days are numbered. I haven't forgotten our promise. You can trust me, you know. Maybe even lean on me a little. If you want.
And if I say I will you finally give it a rest?
Yeah, of course. Try to get some rest, okay?
What was all that about?
Got sand in my eyes!
The winds are strong here. Mind yourselves.
Ugh, even the inside of my mouth is all sandy.
Hoodle, don't get blown away, okay?
The winds outside the capital are blowing as strongly as ever.
You can definitely see why people call this place the Valley of the Four Winds.
Indeed. Mahag Sar is the realm of wind, just as Ganeth Heros is for water.
Earth, water, fire, wind, light, and darkness. Rena is aligned to darkness, leaving each realm one element each.
Is that because some elements are easier to gather in certain areas than others?
That is certainly possible, but I suspect the biggest reason is to prevent the lords from squabbling over resources.
Funny. You would think infighting would come naturally to an elite class vying for a crown.
True, but the Renans rule as a minority. Fighting ourselves would just be destructive. Though, as you saw in Menancia, any abstention from fighting is merely a facade.
In the end, you all get usurped whether you like it or not.
That may be true, but something tells me that this time is different.
We have to catch up to the Lord first if we want answers. Let's keep moving.
What is that ring of rocks over there for? They don't look like they formed naturally to me.
Oh yeah. Funny, I guess I've gotten used to weird rock formations. They didn't even register as being out of the ordinary.
Most likely, they were brought over by us Renans when we first invaded the planet.
Wait, those? So does that mean there's some kind of machine then? And if so, what in the world were they even used for?
To manipulate the properties of Dana's astral energy.
Really?
Think about it. Isn't it strange that the type of energy each realm collects is so fixed? Astral energy by nature isn't meant to skew towards one element or another so heavily.
So the Renans reformed it for the crown contest.
Sounds like the crazy thing a Renan would do.
Renans these days are more advanced than Danans in some ways, but even they don't seem capable of doing something on that grand a scale. Or is that something that's possible on Lenegis? Or maybe the Renan homeworld?
I can't claim to know everything about my own kind, but I myself have never seen anything that would be capable of such a drastic feat.
But at some point they did just that. Those are the sort of people we're up against. We should do our best not to forget that.
These must be the Danans the Darkwings freed.
Yeah. The city might be in ruins. The people have risen from the ashes.
This is the place Beifan said Deadime would reveal the Lord's fate. I wonder what he'll do to her.
Well... Is that...
Yes. It's Lord Almadria Kynaris.
Please stop! No good can come of such hatred. Stop or there'll be no turning back.
Is this supposed to be justice? Astral energy? Why now?
You don't think that...
The fruit of Helgen!
Just...
I did warn you, did I not? Nothing good can ever come of such nasty hatred.
I found you at last. I swear it. I'll make you pay for what you did to my parents!
What do we have here? Could it really be the witch from Dana? Honestly, I thought I had wiped all of you out of existence back then. I guess there was one survivor after all.
Hey, Rinwell!
Shut up! This is the only thing that's keeping me going anymore. Stay out of my way or I'll kill you!
Rinwell.
I'll kill you. I swear it. I will kill you! What did you... Why are you defending her?
I'm not really sure, you know. But when I look into your eyes, I can't let you do it.
What about you? Are you not the one who got revenge for his father? Don't I deserve that as much as you? Move aside. If you don't, then I'll blast you again.
Even so, sorry. I'm afraid that I can't let you do that. No way. I can't let you kill her. Not while your face is full of the same hatred as those people who died.
You saw what she did. What are you saying? She should just get away with it all?
You're right. Rinwell, I don't know what I'm doing. But still, I know it's wrong. If you go through with this, I know you'll regret it. I'm sorry. I am. Forgive me.
I can't believe you. You, of all people. Of all the people! Why did you... Why you lost?
Is your little show quite finished?
Why, you...
For many years of my life, I devoted myself to the study of astral arts. But the knowledge I took from your family was truly enlightening indeed. For that, you deserve a reward. I shall allow you to taste one of the fruits of my labor. Rearranging life and death to form new hellish compositions. That is what I do best. Now behold!
Law, I'm...
So... Sorry for almost blowing me up. Hey, not like it the first time. Come on, we need to take her down.
Okay.
Sword Rain Alpha!
No further.
Eat this! Take this! I'm not done!
Spear.
Time to aim for the weak spot! Flaming thrust!
Freeze Lancer.
Devastation!
Blow away!
There. House this.
This one's all mine! Ignite!
Eat this. Thunder Veil.
Take this! No escape!
Raging Cascade.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Feel. I'll be saving.
Take this!
Here. Photon Flash.
Take this!
Into the shadows.
Mirage!
I'm ready.
You're finished!
Dance in the wind.
Dazzle.
Annihilation. I never miss. Feel. I'll be saving this one. Here, let me have
You're mine!
Where that came from. Glacial Spear. Pierce evil. Lightning Orb. Freeze Blast. Dance in the wind. Air Thrust.
Now we're level. Try harder! Here I come!
Ready and rare.
You're finished!
Radiant.
Polar Blade!
Lightning. Raging Cascade.
Now you see what I can do.
Pierce evil.
I'm up!
Freeze Lancer.
Take this!
Lightning Orb.
It's
Not on
gone.
my watch.
Be still!
I'll heal you all.
Mirage!
Light Astral Energy.
Burn in hell!
Dance in the wind.
You're mine! Polar Blade!
More for the
Flaming
stockpile.
thrust!
Raging
Luna
Cascade.
Rondo!
Flame.
Mirage!
Burn.
You're
Out of
finished!
ammo. Back into the storm.
No further!
Annihilation. Hear me here.
Here I come!
Burning strike.
Strike.
Hurricane.
Polar Blade!
Pierce
Strike.
evil. Crossblade. Freeze Lancer.
First strike! No escape!
Hurricane! I'm ready.
Swallow Blade!
Lightning.
Dazzle!
Light Astral Energy.
Luna Rondo.
Flame. Air Blast.
Here I come! You're finished!
Dance in the wind. Hit the marksman. Feel.
Here I come!
This one's mine. I'll be
It's
saving
over.
this one.
Strike! Dazzle!
Here.
Luna! That tail's a problem.
Then let's focus there first.
Burning strike. Glacial
Not mine! You'll pay for that!
Feel.
Burn!
Freeze Lancer.
No escape! Sword Rain Alpha!
I'll bring you down.
Strike! Swallow Blade!
Lightning orbs. Raging Cascade.
Strike!
Graviton Hurricane.
You're mine! It's over!
Enough ammo. Air
Here I
Thrust.
come!
Not in your dreams.
Talon
Here's the dance in the wind. Air Thrust. Back into the fray. Lightning.
Try harder! My
Now,
turn!
downfall. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Glacial
You're
Spear.
mine!
Pierce evil.
I'm
Thunder
on it.
Field.
Talon
It's getting
Here
stronger.
I come! Switching up its movement! Watch out!
I'll smash you!
Shining Supernova. This one's mine.
Dust to dust!
I'll heal you all.
I'm not done.
Raging Cascade.
Burn!
Now I
Heal
come
the
through!
Dance
It's
in the
over.
wind.
I can
Feel.
handle it!
Flame. Reload.
enough!
I'll be
Thanks.
saving this
First
one.
blood.
Glacial Spear. Pierce evil.
Swallow Blade!
Freeze Lancer. Lightning Orb. More where that came from. Lightning. Astral Energy.
Here I come!
Talon Hurricane. Annihilate. Lightning. I'm out of ammo.
Watch it!
You can't!
I'm all stalled up. In here. Radiant. More
Talon Take this!
I'll heal you all.
You're finished!
It's weakened.
Be still! This ends now!
Healing Frostbite.
Be still!
Hurricane!
Mirage!
Thank you.
Swallow Blade!
Thank you. Raging Cascade. Confiscated.
Swallow Blade!
Lightning Orb.
Swallow Blade!
Raging Cascade.
Anything in
Try
order is
harder.
all
Feel.
mine! In a bind?
Annihilation. I'll be saving this one.
Ready to go! First strike!
Sleep now.
Swallow Blade!
More to the stockpile.
Swallow Blade!
If it's in the sky, it's
Done.
energy.
You picked the wrong fight!
Radiant here.
Talon Hurricane!
First
strike.
here. I never miss. Air thrust.
I'm on it!
Light astral energy.
Strike! Here and now!
Swallow Blade!
Another astral energy.
Try harder! My turn! You're mine!
Talon Hurricane!
Lightning orb.
I'm not gonna try harder! Take this!
Healing
Move it!
Frostbite.
Try harder! Not
Dance in the
again!
wind.
My turn! Here I come!
More pile. Back into the face laser.
Armor won't save you!
Here, let me have your shield.
Stay away from my friend!
Arc shield. I'll bring you back from death's abyss. Field.
You're mine! Swallow blade!
Not
This
in
one's
your
all
dreams.
mine! Ignite! You're mine!
Talon Storm. Photon Blast. More with that.
Try hard! My turn!
Talon Storm. Sleep well.
I owe you
I'll
one.
be saving this one. Hit. More with that.
Roll now!
Take this!
In a bind?
In here.
You're mine!
I'll be saving this one. This one's mine. Here's a healing arc. More where that came from. First aid.
You're mine! Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
Is everyone all right?
Yeah, but Almadria got away. Linwell, are you...
What the hell happened here?
Bayfon, is that you? Thank goodness you're okay.
I've been outside the city this whole time, but I sensed a disturbance in the wind and decided to turn back. What happened here? Where is everybody?
Almadria's handiwork. She allowed herself to be captured so she could rile up the Danans into a frenzy and rob them of their astral energy. She wiped out almost everyone in the plaza, including Deadheim.
Deadheim's dead. Everyone. And the Darkwings. Almost all of our companions in the Resistance. How could this happen?
Regardless of what she had to gain, what kind of person would do something like that?
If she managed to find kinship in Kelzelik, then I'd say the very worst kind. It's clear now that she used Menancia as a testing ground for the fruits of Helgen, before using them here.
So everything that led up to this moment was all a part of her plan.
Once she knew they'd eaten enough tainted food, she just needed to get herself caught.
We have to go after her. Balseth and Ganabel were horrible, but Almadria makes them look like saints. I doubt she's really gone back into hiding. We have to put an end to this once and for all.
Yeah, what she's done can't be forgiven.
I don't know what to do. I saw what hatred did to those people, but hating her is the only thing that's kept me going. I can't just stop hating her. What am I supposed to do? Tell me. Smile at her from across the battlefield? Apologize while we fight her? I don't know if I can do that.
Rinwell.
Nobody can understand what you've been through. We can't even begin to imagine the pain you've experienced. But if hate is what has kept you going ever since that day, then let it be your strength. However, think about this. When you've had your revenge, when we've beaten Almadria, then what will you do?
Huh?
I'm saying you're going to have to find a way to survive once that hatred is gone. When it is, what do you plan on doing then?
I don't know. I've never thought about it before.
Almadria's death doesn't have to be your end too. You need a reason to live, Rinwell, not an excuse to die. Understand?
She's right. We could never truly know the pain that Almadria has caused you. But I think you should listen to Shion. Give yourself time to consider things. And if it's too much right now, it's okay for you to sit this one out.
No. My head might be a mess right now, but I'm not letting you fight Almadria without me. I need to be there. Please. That much I do know. I'm going with you. And on the road, I'll think about it. A reason to live. Without hate.
That said, it'll be no good chasing after her blind with no idea where she went. Beifan, do you have any ideas where she might have gone?
I can't say for sure, but west of here is an underground harbor along a cliff near the coast. She spent years building a ship there, a floating fortress that she called her castle on the sea. No one quite knew why she wanted the thing, but now...
Of course. She's already effectively destroyed her own capital. It's likely she planned to abandon her realm as well.
Right. That's as good a lead as any. Let's go.
I still can't believe what that Almeidria did. Not only that, but she was enjoying it.
It's patently clear she has no respect for human life whatsoever.
We need to take her out. I don't think I've ever felt so enraged at another person in my whole life.
Yeah! There's no way she's getting away with this!
Then we head for the underground docks. We need to hurry. Rinwell, can you keep moving?
Yeah. My family and I, we spent all of our days just living in hiding. Until one day when we were found and attacked. I was the only one my dad and the others hid. That's the reason I survived. While the rest of my family was butchered. The only thing that I could see was the crest of a lord glowing through the smoke. And then...
It was Almeidria who did it. I'm sorry, Rinwell.
That woman. Did she really find the existence of Dahnan mages to be that much of a threat?
Enough to invade another lord's territory? No, I doubt that. Most likely, she was after their knowledge and techniques. She only did it so she could become stronger. That's the kind of woman she is.
In retrospect, I do remember her making it sound like she created that monster she summoned.
A monster. I wonder, do you all think of me as a monster? Because I'm able to use magic even though I'm Dahnan?
Rinwell.
Of course we don't think you're a monster, you dummy.
Huh?
I might have had to hold you back, but it's her fault any of this ever happened, not yours. Got it?
Law.
I can't believe there's actually an underground harbor here. There are even boats docked.
I only see Dahnnans. Think they were forced to work here?
Probably. Let's see what they have to share about Almeidria. You didn't happen to see a lord come by, did you?
Sorry, friend, but she just left. Came by with a whole posse of underlings, boarded her ship, and took off at first wind. We damn near got blown away. She was that much in a hurry.
Damn! So we missed her!
You guys trying to go after her? Need a ride?
Are you saying you know how to steer a ship?
Spent most of my life chained to the deck of some ship or other. Yeah, I know my jib from my boom.
We don't know how dangerous it'll be. Better you give us the boat and stay on solid ground.
Whoa there! You been out on the water before? The sea ain't nobody's friend, you know. You need a sea dog like me or you'll sink her before she makes it out the harbor.
We're losing time. Sir, we're in your debt.
Now that's more like it. Name's Mahavar. Just give me a holler when you're all set and we'll set sail. This is like a dream come true. Never gotten to captain a ship before. Never would have thought I'd get a chance like this. Thank you, y'all.
The pleasure's all ours. Think we'll catch up to her?
Of course we will. They got too much weight on them. Meanwhile, this ship's carrying nothing but us salty scalawags. They got a good head start on us, but we can take them.
Do you know if there are any Danans on that ship?
Couldn't say for sure. On the one hand, seeing as it's supposed to be something of another castle, I'd reckon they probably wouldn't let a bunch of Danans on board. On the other hand, I'd be real surprised if the Renans were able to pilot that thing all by themselves. In any case, it's gonna be a while before we reach her. Until then, you're all free to do whatever. Just don't fall in the ocean.
Lean much further, you'll go overboard. Keeping an eye out for Almadria's ship?
I'm looking at the ocean.
The ocean?
Yeah. The waves. They help me think. This world is filled with natural wonders. The icy air and white peaks of Cislodia. The lush green glades of Menancia. The harsh wastes of Calaglia. But Menancia has its Lake of Death, and Nias its ruins. And they wouldn't be there if it weren't for that contest.
Say we actually manage to put a stop to the crown contest for good. What do you think will happen between the Danans and the Renans then?
You first.
Well, I want to believe that the coexistence we saw in Menancia can happen elsewhere, too. It's insane for all of us to keep fighting. If Menancia can do it, so can everyone else.
Yeah, I think that would be good too. A world where everyone can get along. At least, that's what I've come to believe.
You sure have changed.
I can't lie to you. Since I was young, I've looked down on the Danans too. But I've seen a lot. And I see things differently now. I've seen so many ugly and terrible things in this world. And yet, they didn't come from just the Danans. And the good things too. They didn't come from just the Renans. Kindness and cruelty exist on both sides. A person's race doesn't factor into it. So, I guess you're right after all, Alphen. I have changed. You know, I've never actually touched another person like this.
Shion.
Ever since I was on Lenegis, I've always been alone. Even after I came to Dana. Always.
And now?
Do you still not remember your past?
No. Sometimes it feels like I can almost remember. But then this mask stops me.
The mask keeps you from remembering why you have the mask in the first place. It's a little ironic, isn't it?
A little. Well, it won't be long now before you're rid of those thorns, you know? Only 2 lords remain. And once you have their master course, you'll be able to create the Renis Alma, right? Then you can... Shion?
Sorry, it's nothing. Promise. You're right, though. It'll all be over soon. I never could have made it this far on my own. I have everyone to thank for that. Including... especially you, Alvin.
Don't worry about it. We're friends, after all.
Yeah, we are.
Wonder how much longer it's going to be before we catch up to Almedria. I'll ask Mahavar.